Clidna is a captivating and significant figure in Celtic mythology, particularly within Irish folklore. She is often depicted as a beautiful and powerful goddess, associated with the sea, music, and the otherworldly. Known for her enchanting voice, Clidna is one of the Tuatha Dé Danann, the mythical race of gods and goddesses in Irish myth, and she embodies both the elegance and danger of the sea, a place that holds immense power in Celtic thought. Clidna is most famously known for her association with the sea, particularly in the mythology of the west of Ireland. In many stories, the sea is viewed as a mysterious and powerful realm, one that is both life-giving and dangerous, and Clidna is often regarded as a goddess of the waves, embodying both of these qualities. As a goddess of the sea, she is deeply tied to the tides and the rhythms of the ocean, which are crucial to the lives of the ancient Celts, whose culture was closely connected to the water. The sea was a source of sustenance, travel, and trade, but it was also unpredictable and potentially deadly. Clidna, as a sea goddess, represents this duality. Her beauty and music embody the allure of the sea, but her power can also evoke the dangers it holds. In some myths, Clidna is said to have lived on the island of Ailsa, which is off the coast of Scotland. This island is sometimes described as her realm, where she held dominion over the waves and the creatures of the deep. In one version of the myth, she is said to have been the queen of the island, a ruler of the sea whose beauty and voice were unparalleled. Her role as a goddess of the sea ties her to the feminine power of nature, a power that is both nurturing and destructive. The connection between women and the sea is a common motif in Celtic mythology, with the sea often representing the unconscious, the deep unknown, and the transformative power of nature, all qualities that Clidna embodies. Clidna's voice, however, is arguably one of her most defining characteristics in myth. She is renowned for her singing voice, said to be so beautiful and enchanting that it could captivate anyone who heard it. In some stories, her voice is so powerful that it lures sailors to their doom, much like the sirens of Greek mythology. This connection between Clidna and music or song adds a layer of mystery and seduction to her character. Her voice is not only an instrument of beauty, but also of power, capable of controlling the hearts and minds of those who hear it. This dangerous aspect of her nature aligns with the Celtic view of music as a powerful and sometimes dangerous force, one that can both heal and harm. Despite the allure of her music, Clidna's myths often depict her as a figure who embodies the consequences of enchantment and seduction. In one famous story, Clidna is involved in a tragic tale where her beauty and voice ultimately lead to her downfall. She is said to have fallen in love with a mortal man, and their union led to tragic consequences. In some versions of the myth, her lover was tragically killed while trying to find her, demonstrating the perilous nature of relationships with supernatural beings in Celtic mythology. This theme of forbidden love and the dangerous allure of the supernatural is common in Celtic and wider European folklore, where the lines between the human and divine are often blurred, and relationships with gods and goddesses can have dire outcomes. Clidna's tragic love story reflects another key theme in Celtic mythology: the tension between the mortal world and the divine. In many myths, the gods and goddesses are distant and untouchable, their relationships with humans complicated and often fraught with difficulty. Clidna's story, as a goddess who becomes entangled with a mortal, highlights the frailty and impermanence of human life in comparison to the eternal nature of the gods. Her tragic fate, in which her mortal lover dies while trying to reach her, underscores the distance between the human and the divine, and the sorrow that can arise when those worlds collide. Clidna is also sometimes linked to the concept of the otherworld, a realm in Celtic mythology where spirits and gods dwell. In some accounts, she is said to be able to travel between the mortal world and the otherworld, further reinforcing her mysterious and ethereal nature. This connection to the otherworld adds to her mystique, as it places her at the boundary between life and death, the known and the unknown. It is this liminal space that makes Clidna such a compelling figure. She is not just a goddess of the sea, but also a guide between worlds, holding sway over both the natural and supernatural realms. In conclusion, Clidna is a powerful and multifaceted figure in Irish mythology, embodying themes of beauty, danger, music, and the mysterious power of the sea. As a goddess of the ocean, she represents the untamed forces of nature, but her tragic and alluring character also reveals the complexities of the divine in Celtic thought. Clidna's voice, capable of enchanting and seducing, speaks to the deeper power of music and song in the Celtic worldview, while her tragic love story serves as a reminder of the perils of crossing the boundaries between the mortal and divine worlds. Through Clidna, we see the Celtic fascination with the sea, the otherworld, and the potent, sometimes dangerous power of the gods.